guys, so this is the new square body. We're gonna call it Debo. This is the first that we've had in the shop, and you can tell JC's down there because we are getting rid of this step side because I'm a fleet side kind of guy. So we're gonna pull that off. We got vintage air coming forward, a bunch of Thermotech products to do the floor inside the cab, redo the cab. Eventually this thing is gonna get a Blueprint 632. So pull the bed. We sent Joey to Oklahoma this morning to pick up a new bed I found up there. It's already black, spray and bed liner. So we're gonna get this bed pulled off, get it ready, and get this thing looking right. Shout out to Joey right here for going to Oklahoma. 12-hour trip. Should have been an 8, but he made it 12. Get this bed. Needs a little buff, but spray and bed liner. It's already black. Should be good. So this truck had a fuel cell in the bed, and it had the sump that hung down on the bottom, and I didn't want to cut a hole. So ran to Summit this morning. Got this 19-20 gallon fuel cell we're gonna put in the front of the bed. I'm gonna run over to Jesse's Performance, TIG weld a couple tabs on here so I can mount it. Then I got a nice black tailgate for it. So get all this put on, redo the fuel, and be able to drive this thing again. All right, so we cut the exhaust off because it was a 90, and when you'd stand here to open the door, it would hit you right in the crotch. So we cut those down. We're gonna turn them kind of down and out.
Okay.
That should be good. Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, that looks terrible. Yeah, something like that. And then we stole these out of Joey's truck, parts truck, it's blowed up. Got the new fuel tank mounted, waiting on the bulkhead fitting so that we can go through the bed because I don't want to just drill a hole and run a line through. And then I gotta get a junk tailgate to steal all the pieces out for that one. But this thing's coming together. I think I'm gonna take it next week and have it wrapped purple and white two-tone to see if I like it before I have it painted because I'm really torn on the color. But it's starting to get done. Also, shout out to Thermotech. We've got a whole box of the sound deadener, the heat barrier, and then we got tons of a Thermotech wrap because we're gonna have a Seeker project that I haven't posted yet. And then we got the smart car that we're gonna use the thermo wrap on, but we're gonna pull the cab, or pull the seats, pull the carpet, sound deaden, heat barrier, new carpet kit. So that'll be on the next one.
Oh, God.
These Turbo 400s have a vacuum modulator that goes on the back of the trans, or on the side of the trans, and this one has one, but it's old, so I'm gonna swap it out. It doesn't have a vacuum port on the intake because it does have a dominator on it, and there's no place for it. So we're gonna pull that carburetor, shove a vacuum in it, drill a hole, tap it, put this in there, put this new modulator on there. You can also, there's a little bitty flathead screwdriver right there, flathead screw. You adjust that to set your shift point. So you go clockwise for later shifts, counterclockwise for shorter shifts. It's just a 1/2-inch bolt, and there's a little clip that goes in there, but glad we changed this out because I don't think it's gonna get much vacuum. gaskets. So we drilled and tapped it. Now we're gonna put a little red Loctite on there, put it in there, run a vacuum line down to the trans, and this thing should shoot right. So after the drive home last night, we have come to the conclusion that this thing has lots of oil leaks. So we're gonna drain the oil, pull the pan, pull the valve covers. I'm gonna take this over and have Jesse weld me some bungs on here and put a catch can instead of just having filters on there. We're gonna pull the headers off. Actually, we're not gonna pull the headers off. We're just gonna paint them on the truck because we're too lazy to do that right now. But once we get the oil leak fixed in this thing, should be good to go because it shifts so much better with the new solenoid on there.
These threads are shit.
Nice part about living 35 minutes from Summit is you can go get parts same day. So I got some new valve cover gaskets. Had to get the O auto meter tack because you can't have a square body without one. And then we got the correct dipstick for this thing. Got it put on. It threads into it. Should be good. Put some new valve cover gaskets and put some oil in this thing, be ready to drive.